First, I want to give praise and honor to God, who is so good, gives us the Blessed Mother as a model of faith. Let's give God a hand clap of praise as we come on this beautiful Monday morning, sort of sandwiched in between two great feasts of Mary, the Assumption, which we had last Thursday, and this Thursday, the Queenship of Mary. And I, again, want to thank Father Pieper and Father Shea, even though we know he's a little distorted in his love for the Mets and things, but I want to thank them for inviting us, and I want to thank you for coming and your great faith. I want to thank, and let's hear it for our Superior General, Father Gay, who is our celebrant today at this Mass. Since I last preached here, I was blessed, truly blessed, to be able to visit in person the shrine in Kibeho, Rwanda, where the apparitions, the only approved apparitions in all of Africa, have been, and what a blessing that was. You know, the Blessed Mother is such a great model, and today we celebrate the Queenship of Mary. And I don't know about you, but I can sometimes get a little confused about queenship. You know, I think what we try to do is we relate it to something that we know. And I think of the Queen of England. I think her name is Elizabeth. And so if you're from England, I'm not in any way trying to put this down, but, you know, I think of the pomp and the circumstance, and somehow that just doesn't fit with the Blessed Mother. I think of sort of the regal splendor and the distance that you need, and again somehow that just doesn't fit. And sort of how untouchable and it's sort of everything is. I'm sure it's more than this, but it's external. And in reality, the queen is a figurehead that doesn't have much power, and that too does not fit. And so as we celebrate the Queenship of Mary, I want us to begin giving her a little accolades this morning. And so I'll say to you, glory to Jesus. Glory to Jesus. Glory to Jesus. Amen. Because, you know, Mary is so good. I could not help but think of yesterday's second reading that came from Hebrews. And it spoke to us of there's a cloud of witnesses. And I think as we seek to live our faith, the greatest witness of our faith is the Blessed Mother. And she's there for us as a witness to how you and I need to live. She's not there in pomp and circumstance, but she's there in our daily reality. When I think of the Queenship of Mary, obviously I don't think of the Queen of England or the Queen of any country. There is a picture, a mural in my church at St. Vincent's, just a couple blocks up the street, right over the head altar. And it is a picture of the crucifixion. And so it has a large cross, and on one side, the right side, stands Mary, and on the left, John the Apostle. And I think, when I think of the Queenship of Mary, I think of that scene, Queen of heaven and earth, not just some small country, not just for 30, 40, 50 years, but forever. And I think it was at that scene that Mary became Queen of earth, that Jesus, in his 19th chapter of John's Gospel, Jesus saw his mother standing there with the disciple whom he loved, and he said to his mother, "Dear woman, here is your son." And to the disciple, "Here is your mother." And from that time on, the disciple took her into his home. And what a great model of what it means to be a queen. Not somebody that we admire from a distance, but someone that we bring into our home, someone that God has given us as a model, as our mother, as one to show us how to live our faith, and as one who can persevere, as one who understands our pain. I mean, that is the difference in the queenship of Mary, a queen of heaven and earth. And we know because of her perseverance, we know because of her faithfulness, we know because of her love of the Lord that last week we celebrated the assumption that she's queen of heaven for all eternity. And so today, as we celebrate this queenship of Mary, we don't celebrate somebody who is distant, but we celebrate someone who is with us. And so I urge you, as you think of the queenship of Mary, think of the cross, and think of the crosses that you and I have had to stand beneath. Maybe when someone who we love is hurting or dying, when we're maybe going through something and we don't understand, and Mary is there with us. She's not far away. And Jesus is saying, here is your mother. And that's why Mary is so special, because she gives us hope. I don't care. That's why you come and we hear all these wonderful things, because we have a queen who loves us. We have a queen who understands our needs. We have a queen who walks with us, whatever cross we're under. And so as we celebrate this queenship of Mary, we celebrate someone who isn't distant or pompous, but someone who's with us in our joys and in our trials. And that's why today our hearts should ring out in song, Hail, thank you. Go ahead, Carl. Holy Queen enthroned above, O Maria, hail Queen of mercy and of love, O Maria. Triumph all ye cherubim, sing with us ye seraphim. Heaven and earth resound the hymn. Salve, 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 Regina. So when you think of Mary as our queen, don't think of the Buckingham Palace, but think of that hill of Calvary when you stand there and know that Mary stands with you. That's what makes her our queen. Amen? Amen. 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 Amen.